Hi guys, welcome back. It's Meridy here, and I am here with our fourth layout using our Rugged Limitless Kit and Essentials Kit. And I hope that you're having fun with your kit this month, and I hope that I'm inspiring you to kill that kit. I will put all the necessary links in the description of this video for the supplies I use. A lot of the links for the tools that I use might be affiliate links on Amazon. I will also put them in the video below. So let's start going. Let's see what I've got to work with today. So today I'm working with two 3x4 photos, and you can easily use different sizes of photos on your layout. If you want to use 4x6 instead of 3x4, or 4 photos instead of 2, you can do that. So I'm using two 3x4 photos, and they're photos of a football game, and it was like wear orange day to the football game. So it matches this kit real well. And then I want to use this title that says football, and then this embellishment that says game day. So hopefully those will both make it on there. I don't really have a plan. I have a tiny little plan for my layout today. Well, I'll go over that when I get there. I've got some branding strips left from previous layouts that I've made with this kit. I've got some little tiny scraps, a little bit of this orange paper, a little bit of this plaid paper, a little bit of this wood grain paper, a little bit of this paper, this plaid paper, which has cut aparts on the back. So before I just cut into this plaid paper, I'm gonna make sure if there's anything I don't want, that I don't mind cutting through on the back. And then I've got this orange paper from 49 Market, which is really pretty. I'm probably gonna use this as the background of my layout and leave it this side up. And then I've got the packaging from my Minte Chippies, because it's pretty paper also. So, and I might use all of these colors, even the Minte packaging. Okay, I don't know yet. Let's start with what I was thinking. So I'm thinking, because I kind of just got a little idea in my head about making sort of a grid layout with little pieces of all of these colors across the back of my layout. So I'm going to start by cutting the branding strip right off of here, and that will at least get me going. And I will keep that branding strip. And let's see. I love the back of this paper. I don't think I need to add a bunch of mixed media to it. I'll probably add some splatters or something at the end because I like doing that. But I also don't know which direction I want the paper to go. I'll probably put the pictures down here. Possibly like, kind of like that up there. Okay, so maybe we'll use it this direction. And then I was thinking of just cutting squares. If I did 3x3 inch squares of all these papers, let's see what that would look like. Let me get a scrap of paper that's 3 inches by 3 inches so I can, yeah, I think I like that. I think I'll put 9 squares on the back. I could use this black square, but let's not do that yet. I am going to mat these two pictures on white cardstock because I think it will pop against the background. So I'm just going to use a piece of white cardstock that I've been using through this whole series. It's from my stash. It did not come in the kit, but I just pulled a piece of white cardstock to mat photos on. So I'm going to use that and go ahead and mat both of these photos. And then once those are matted, I know I want to stick them down here. Okay, and then I think I can just start cutting 3x3 inch pieces of paper. So, and I can use the A sides and the B sides. So I'm going to cut 2 pieces of 3x3 from this paper. And I'm going to be doing quite a bit of cutting, so I'm going to leave that trimmer. Now, I could put this up here, but it blends into the background there. So I'm going to try to put this in a place where it won't blend into the background so much. So I'll probably put that in that bottom corner. And I'm probably going to do that for lots of the pieces that I have here. So I'm left with this piece. I'm going to cut 3 inches off the bottom. I believe it's already 3 inches wide. Yeah, it sure is already 3 inches wide. So I'm going to cut 3 inches off of the bottom. And I'm not sure if I'm going to use that tire tread or this black. I kind of like the black. I probably won't use both sides of this because it's just very similar. And there's already a lot of orange. Okay, and then this heart paper with the wood grain, I'm going to go ahead and cut 3 inches off of that. And I'm going to cut it 2 3x3 squares because I think I can use the A side and the B side. And again, I'm going to use the lighter color down in this darker area, I think. Yeah. And then this paper, I also think I can use both sides. So I'm going to go ahead and cut 3 inches off this. And then I've got arrows and this kind of like a linen texture. And then I've got this, and I'm gonna not care that I use the Strong Guy Tough as Nails cut apart. So I'm just gonna go ahead and cut that off. That's the one that I see myself using as a cut apart the least. So I'm not worried about cutting that. And it's already 3 inches wide. Oh, let me trim it down a little. I might have cut it a little crooked. And then I'm just going to cut it 3 inches tall. And obviously I'm not using the back. I'm just using this side. I am gonna have to rearrange these because it's looking kind of weird down here. And then I need one more square. So I think I'm going to go ahead and use this Minte, but I'm looking what else I have to work with here. And I'm thinking that maybe I should gut. I don't know. I think I'm gonna gut this paper in case I want to use the outside on another layout. So I don't want to cut into it out of the corner to get my little 3-inch piece. I'm gonna go ahead and gut it. And to gut paper, I just cut all 4 sides about 1 inch in. Like there's about 1 inch of paper there where I make my cut, but I don't cut all the way to the end of the paper. Okay, just cut partially. So I don't start it at the end, I start right there and stop right there. And that's how I gut paper to make it last a little more. And I'm not even sure if I'm going to end up using this, but it will be ready if I need to. And then I'm going to go back to my normal paper trimmer because you cannot gut papers using the Caterpillar crop that I used to cut my papers. Oop. And I'm gonna cut a 3-inch by 3-inch square. Okay, and that one, okay. Let's see how this is going. Actually, this might be kind of nice to use this frame right around this layout. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm really glad I gutted this paper because I'm gonna trim a half an inch off of 2 sides of my background paper. And I'm gently gonna do this with all these papers on there because it's just a little easier than moving everything off. So I'm gonna trim a half of an inch off one side and a half of an inch off 2 sides. And now I can mat this whole layout right on that gutted paper. So I'm really glad that I gutted that because I'm gonna use it just like that. And I'm not gonna tear it down quite yet because I think I wanna ink the edges of a lot of these things in black to make them pop off the layout a little. And I think that's gonna help me not have so much of the same colors next to each other. I think I can move the whites and the lighter colors around more if I add ink to the edges. I hope this is making sense what I'm saying. These colors are just very similar. Oh no, I really want this pattern to show. And I'm just moving them around to make it look like a nice, even, like not too heavy anywhere. That looks cute. I think I like that. I like these arrows going this way. Oh, I totally like them going sideways, yeah. Okay, I think I'm going to go with this. Let me switch these two 1 second and see how this looks. Nope, there's too many lines up there when I do that. Yeah, I think I like this. I'm finding that this one is very covered up down here because it's almost just plain with a little bit of texture. And I think I do like this white one out here. Let's see what happens when I put it right here. Oh, that's kind of nice too. I'm trying to get the white wood grain and the little white off-white plaid not touching each other. Okay, I think I like this. Now that I've messed around in all the different combinations, I'm going to take my black soot Distress Oxide ink, and I'm gonna go ahead and ink a lot of the edges here. So I'm going to use this little tool with my blending tool. And I'm just gonna start, and I'm gonna ink all the edges of all 9 of these squares, and I'm gonna ink the edges around this orange, the background of the layout. That's why I didn't adhere it down to the paper that I gutted yet. So I'm going to go do this, and I will be right back. Alrighty guys, I made a change to my layout. I know that I love this side of this paper so much. I just love it, and I really wanted to use it. But really, it looks so much better on this side because I've got so many patterns here and so much going on that it just, like, look at that compared to this. It's too much for me. It's too much pattern and too much distraction. So we're gonna move on with this. I kept these in the same order that I had them before, but I just used I'm using the back side, the B side of this paper, which I'm surprised because I just really loved the other side, but it just aesthetically looks a lot better on this side to me. I don't want my layout to just be overwhelming and too much pattern and too much to look at without anywhere for your eye to rest. So here we are. And then I matted that right down. I also did, you know, I inked the outside edges of this orange. And I'm going to start adhering these down, but I want to lay them out in the grid first. Like you can see, it's not even right now. So I want to get them laid out pretty evenly before I start adhering down. Okay, so my sides look pretty even, but I think I need to pull it down a tiny little bit. And I'm just eyeballing this. I know that there are fancier ways using a T-square or using the laser, I don't know what it's called. Shoots a laser across your page. I know I could do that. Okay. I'm gonna spread them out like a tiny, tiny little bit more. Just to take up a little more. Okay, and then I'm gonna go ahead and get this all adhered down, and I will be right back. I'm gonna start with the middle one, so then I can place everything else around this. Okay, so I've got all of these adhered down, and now I'm going to come in and lay my pictures how I'd like them, kind of like them over there. Okay, and my title is going to be football. My daughter's back here, so I don't want to cover up her face back there. So I'm not sure where I want to put this. And then I need to figure out if I'm going to color in the word football, and if so, what color I'm going to make it. And then, oh, this tag matches so well. The tag from my packaging. I might have to add that to the page. So let's trim this down. And I'll do a hole punch to punch out this circle. Just with a regular office hole punch. Okay, and then we've got football, game day. Oh, I don't like that over there. Okay, I don't know about that yet, because I still have a lot of other embellishments that I can grab. Let's see what we've got here. Okay, we've got awesome, all-star, amazing, play all day, you can achieve anything, looking sharp. Kind of like the looking sharp. Memories that will last a lifetime. I love that, but I don't necessarily love all those colors in there. So, oh, there's sunglasses here. They've got orange sunglasses on, so I'm going to grab these sunglasses off of here. So that works well. The word awesome can go really well on this page, and the colors match correctly. I really like that memories that will last a lifetime. I'm thinking I might try to ink the edges, or maybe I'll just cut off the edges of this frame, or maybe I could just cover them up with a piece of paper. I really like that phrase, and I want to make it work, so maybe I will cut a frame with another color pattern paper and just place it right on top of there. Let's see. Just have fun I like, but it's green, and I don't really have a lot of green in here, so I'm not going to use any more of those. I already have my title, football. I might put football game, but I don't want to write it in these big letters. If I want to do game, I'm going to write it with these orange letters, and I probably will put it right in here. So I'm going to do that right now so I don't forget, because I'll forget. And I want to use this font up here. G. And I hope there's enough letters. Okay, there are. There's a lot of letters in this font at the top here. Well, there's a lot of letters in most of the fonts on this, just not that little baby one. Okay, so I've got the word game. I might even keep the football in white. I'm not sure. The glasses can go down there. I liked the looking sharp down here. Okay, let's see what else we find. creating memories. That's a good one. Oh, snapping photos is really cute. But I think I have enough words on here. Yeah, I think I'm good with all of these things. And then let's see what we've got over here. Oh, we've got another football, which I know I've already used a football, but I don't care. I'm gonna use all the football things. And I'm gonna cut this out of the paper to see where I wanna place it, so I don't have to worry about it getting sticky and sticking somewhere. I might put it in there. Oh, it's game on. We might use that. Not sure. Yeah, put it up there or something. Right. Let's see. I like the word epic, but I think I have enough other stuff. But I really like this make some noise, because you can tell in the picture that they're all cheering and screaming. So I really like this make some noise. Like make some noise game day. That'll be cute. Okay, let me start working with what I've got so that I don't just keep cutting more and more and more out. And I don't think I need anything from this chippy. The word football, I really don't think that I'm going to color it, but I think I'm going to take a black pen and trace where the letters are. Let me show you what I mean. Let me get a good black pen that is working. Okay, so this is just a Sharpie gel pen. And I think I'm gonna start here and just trace the whole word. Okay, I kind of don't want to mess this up, but I kind of want to make some of these lines a little bit thicker. So wish me luck here, guys. I'm going to make thicker lines on the down, like where it swipes down on each letter. I don't know if that makes sense. And I don't know, like almost so it looks like brush lettering. And let's hope I don't mess this up. So I guess it's on the left-hand side of each letter. Like the left-hand side of the F, the left-hand side of the O. And if the letter only has one side, like a T, that one will get thicker too. I think my football is looking good, and I think I'm gonna leave it just like that. So I am going to start adhering some things where I think I like them. Oh, maybe I should start adhering my photos first. So first I'm going to grab this one, because it's on the very bottom. And I'm not really that worried about this little blue tag yet, because I'm not exactly sure that I want it sticking out right here. So I'm not going to put it on yet. Football game. I think I can overlap the word game right over the letters football, the football letters. So I'm pretty good with that. So I'm going to use some art glitter glue here to glue down the word football. I'm gonna make sure where I want it and make sure it's not covering anyone's face. And I like it like that. And then I can adhere down the letters game, the game letters next. And I am gonna add a little adhesive to these stickers because I normally just add adhesive to my letter stickers to make sure that they stick and aren't floating at the bottom of my page later in the future. Okay, and then I can put looking sharp down here. I think I'm gonna let all of this overlap a little. So I'm putting the looking sharp, a little overlapping my title, and then I'm gonna make these glasses overlap this looking sharp, but to keep the glasses from being crooked, like part of them on here and part of them on the bottom, I'm gonna have to get a little piece of foam tape and pop one side of these glasses up. So that way it's not uneven on my layout. Do I want them tilted this way? No, I think I like them tilted this way. Okay, and like I said, I don't know where I want this yet. Oh, my football sticker. I forgot to put it under there. I want it underneath here. So I'm just gonna have to slightly pull up what I glued down. Can't even see it very well. Yeah, I like it like that. Okay. And then game day, make some noise. Memories that last a lifetime, that will last a lifetime. I wonder if I should put that up there. No, I kind of like it down here. So I kind of just want to cut this out to cut the frame off. I don't like the green in the frame because there's no green on my page. There's no green in my pictures. There's no green anywhere, or yellow. So I'm just gonna cut this out. If you wanted to do it with an X-Acto knife, you could. If you wanted to put just a different color mat around it so it looks like it's still framed, you could cut a piece of paper with a window inside, you know, an opening in the middle. But I think this is good. And I could have tried to ink over this. It probably would have worked. Let's see. I'm gonna get some orange ink and test it out here. Let's see what happens to all these colors if we ink Crackling Campfire over them. Just to give you another option, you could mask off the middle and just ink right over the top. It kind of would have toned it down too. Yeah, it would have looked okay like that. I like it better without the frame. There's already a lot of pattern and busyness going on this page for me. Okay, I'm gonna put make some noise coming out right there. And I'm gonna overlap those when it's time to adhere them. So I'm gonna go ahead and adhere this one. If I wanted, I could ink the edges black a little. I might do that. I'm gonna get the black set out and I'm gonna add a little ink to the edges so it kind of coordinates with these that I've inked all the edges. Okay. Now I'm gonna remove the backing. Put this down. Let's make sure. Maybe I should put the tag up here somewhere. This all overlapping. Oh, guys, this is what I do to myself often. Change my mind in the middle. I think I'm gonna do that. I think I kind of like the blue tag sticking up there. Back to my ink. I'm gonna ink the edges of this tag also, so it coordinates. I don't think I'm gonna see the bottom of this tag, but I inked it nevertheless. Let's see how this is looking. I don't know if I want the tag to be more on the left or more on the right of these embellishments. I think the right. So we'll adhere this down. Make it kind of tall up here so we can actually see that it's a tag. And then get that, make some noise, push down. Memories that will last a lifetime. To overlap a little. Okay, and then the game day guy will be up there. So we've still got the word awesome. I don't want to cover up the girls' faces. Like that right there. Oh, it's game on. I'm gonna tuck this right underneath these. This says creating memories, and this says memories that will last a lifetime. So I'm thinking I don't need to put those both together. I might not even need this, but I really like it. So I'm gonna put it down there. And this awesome, I think I'm gonna pop up right there. So I'm gonna need a little bit of this foam tape to put, otherwise it's uneven because it's sitting on this foam, so it's taller. Okay. Now, the next thing that I'm gonna need to do is alter this game day football. And I am going to use different colors of Distress Oxide ink because that's my favorite way to alter those. Let me go see what colors of ink I want to use and I will be right back. Alrighty, I am going to get to work on this football. And the first thing that I'm going to do on this football is color the actual ball part. So I'm going to take all of the masking off that's just the ball part, not the stitching and not the words game day. And then I've got to get the little pieces that are inside of the letters because that should be the same color as the ball. Okay, you're also going to want to get this top triangle piece out because that's part of the ball color, and this bottom triangle piece out. Okay, and we've got all of those out, and I'm going to take I'm going to make my ball spiced marmalade color just so that it matches my layout really well. I know it's not the color brown of a normal football, but that's okay with me. And I'm just going to ink it up carefully so I don't pull off the other masking while I'm doing this. So I mostly like twist this instead of dragging it back and forth because I'm so afraid of ripping up the masking that's still left on here. Okay, so that's all colored orange. Now for the rest of this, I am going to use markers to color it because it's teeny tiny, thin lines. Actually, I don't even really need to take white into here because the raw wood color that sticks out looks pretty good. But I'm going to use the white just because I want to. You don't need to though. And I'm just taking a white jelly roll pen and coloring the white part in. I'm going to show you what it looks like before I'll do the rest too, but that's how it looks, like the difference between the white and the regular wood color. So yeah, if you don't want to take the time to color it all in, the plain wood color that shows in the background looks just fine. I'm going to turn off the camera to finish coloring this and I will be right back. Alrighty, I've got the white colored in. Now I'm going to peel off the words game day, and I'm going to do the same technique as I used the white, but using a thin black marker, and I'm going to color in the words game day in black. But again, if I just wanted to leave them how they are, the color of the raw wood right here would look just fine. See, it could look just fine just like that. But I'm gonna go ahead and color the letters in black with a thin black marker. So I colored in the words game day in black, and I just used a really thin, tiny black marker. Okay, so there's that embellishment, and I'm gonna pop that right here. And then I was realizing while I was coloring that I have a lightning bolt on here, and literally my kids' school's thing is thunderbolts, like they're the thunderbolts. So hello, we need this lightning bolt on here somewhere. And I'm thinking, I'm not sure where yet. I should have cut it out. I think up there. So I'm gonna pop it up on foam tape and get it stuck down, because that could not have been a more perfect embellishment for a football game for the Thunderbolts. Yeah, I think I like it there. Let me get this one popped up too. So since this is also going over, overlapping this foam, oops, how does that go? It overlaps this foam embellishment. I need to put foam tape on this side so it's not crooked on my layout, and part of it popped up and part of it not. So there, that's good. And I will add a little bit of glue to where this overlaps right there, just to help secure it. I like using Eileen's tacky glue on the wood because I feel like it just adheres the wood, that porous wood, nice and strong. Wow. Let me just dump that anywhere. Okay, I can read that all. Kind of like it in an angle like that. Okay guys, is there any other stickers that I could put something right there? I played around off camera with this guy, but no, I don't really like him. He's just too angular. Oh, this is a football, like a sports pennant flag. I wish it was going this direction because that would look good, but I don't like it going the other direction. I don't really like that one. I might have to be done because I don't really see any other stickers I can fill in that little spot with. Maybe possibly these little arrows. That kind of picks up this I'll just put one of those arrows there. That kind of picks that up, that white with the black outline. Does this arrow need to be on there? No. I might be doing the need to remind myself that less is more. Ooh, I like it tucked underneath here. Let me see if I could peel that up a little. Okay. Yeah, I like that. All right. So I'm going to, of course, come in with some splatters because I can never resist. I'm going to use the Distress Oxide Black Soot splatters. I'm going to shake those up a bit. I'm going to cover up my photos so I don't get splatters where I don't want them. I don't really want them on my football that I colored either. So I just want a few splatters right up here. Okay, and then I want a few down here. I'm gonna put some paper down here to cover my work surface too. Okay, let's see if that's enough. Oh, I need a couple right here, just barely, some right there. So I think that's good. All right, and I think that this is going to wrap up my page. Oh, I've got some double-sided tape stuck on there. Yeah, guys, I think I like this. I think this is gonna wrap up my layout. If you were inspired by this layout, we would love to see what you created, regardless if you're using this kit or other supplies from your stash or one of our other kits. We would love for you to share them in our Not Just for Boys Kit Club community Facebook group, which will be linked in the description of this video. And I hope you had fun watching. I hope you were inspired, and I will see you guys later. Bye.